back on the show. But like I said, watching Finn and Ian do their tango, that was awesome.
And, I will say one thing about that was, I'll tell you what I thought was awesome, and I wrote it in the post yesterday about my last review of the third day of the Nurses' Ball. I really loved the scene where after Britt announced she was pregnant and they took Emma backstage, Finola and Ian, and talked to her. Like, do you understand what's going on? It was so poignant and sweet, and I thought they handled that really well. Like, I believed that.
Right.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for your call. I think you have one of your guests, by the way.
I actually have two of them.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to pick them both up now. And, Stephanie,
right.
I'm going to put you back on hold. Thank you so much for calling in.
No problem. I owed you one. So.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm pulling them both on, and I have both of them on. Would you guys like to talk and tell us who you are?
Do you play, let me see. Do you want to play a doctor?
Wait, am I on right now or what?
Yeah.
Geez, no warning, no nothing. I'm like, wait, I wonder who's on. Who's waiting?
Well, I couldn't say area code so-and-so because your area code came up with one.
I think you should bring on your guest.
I'm pretty sure they know I'm in SoCal, but thank you for that.
Jason-Thompson, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi.
And?
Hi, Jason.
Teresa-castillo. Are you there?
Are you there?
Yes.
Oh, Teresa's there too.
Yes.
Hi.
Hey. So
Go ahead.
Teresa, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi. Thank you for coming on. So, Jason and Teresa, those scenes were amazing, and I'm tweeting you guys. I don't know how many you come on screen, and I have to grab for the Kleenex. That ending was so phenomenal. When you were shooting those scenes, were you guys, like, how was it to do those final moments at last number? Because I thought it was exceptional. Did you have to do it several takes, or how did that work?
Well, we recorded the song the week before, and then we didn't really know, actually, what we were going to do with the ending. Bill, our director, had a pretty good idea that he wanted everybody come down and around the front, but we didn't necessarily know how that was all going to happen. Teresa didn't know, or he didn't tell us if she was going to sing it a cappella, if I was going to join in, if there was going to be a microphone, all that kind of stuff. So at lunch break, we kind of worked it out. We went into the studio, listened to it, figured out what we felt comfortable with and everything else. Obviously what Bill, our director, and Paul, our music, the guy that actually engineered the song, and obviously Frank, and we all kind of just figured out that, okay, this is the way it should be. And then from that point, we just kind of shot it. We had a steady cam that went around and got everybody else as they were in the crowd and coming up. And, yeah, I think we probably did it like 3-4 times, something like that, right, Teresa?
Yeah, it was like 3 or 4 times, but it was just so special. You could really feel everyone knew that it was a really special moment, and everyone was really into it. It was a lot of fun, and I really liked how they had the camera coming around. There was a shot the day before, or the episode before, where a camera comes from the stage where Patrick is, and it goes down into the audience and comes around Britt and looks back looks back at Patrick. And I remember telling Bill, our director, that day, I was like, that shot was so cool. And he's like, just wait, we're going to do that for the finale. So, I don't know, it was really cool. It was really special to have kind of like that unifying moment,
It was definitely special. Teresa, did you know Jason could sing, and Jason, did you know Teresa could sing?
I didn't know Jason could sing.
I didn't either, actually. I didn't know I could sing either. But that's auto-tune for you. I knew she could sing. Listen, I knew that she was singing a couple of things. I knew that she was going to do the thing with Emma. I watched their rehearsal, and it was awesome. They did such a hilarious, they were so great together. Obviously, they're great together, as you can tell on screen. But so I heard her sing, and then when Paul told me that I was going to sing this thing, I had no idea. And it was like it was late. Everybody else knew what they were doing. It was choreographed and everything. And then on a Friday, Paul was just like, "Hey, we're gonna have you sing this song." I'm like, "What are you talking about? I thought I got out of this. Like, I'm not dancing, I'm not singing, I'm not stripping. Like, this is great." And then so yeah, I heard Teresa's voice, and obviously it's pretty apparent that she's done this before. She knows what she's doing, and it's fabulous. And so I mean, at the end of the day, you know, when you kind of get over the nerves a little bit, it becomes something all on its own, and I think that's what this little song and the Nurse's Ball on a whole, the song kind of wraps it up, and it stands on its own, which is, you never know how things are going to end or how they're going to kind of come together, but it's I had a great time the whole week we were shooting, and obviously it's really, really nice to end with that song and have it be special for everybody. So
yeah, it was just an amazing moment, I think, really in the history of the show. And like Teresa was saying, everybody standing up in unison around you guys, that was really touching. And you felt like the cast kind of uniting, like a united front. Here we are, you know. And how was Brooklyn through all of this? Was she...
Oh, she was fantastic. Oh, my God. It's funny because she takes direction so...
She's a brat.
Well, she's not. No, she's so great. Like, there was a moment where we were standing on stage, and Britt comes up, and it was before she comes out. Brooklyn comes out too, when you called her out on stage at the end when you're about to like thank everyone. We're standing back there, and she turns to me and asks, "Do you think it would be okay if I grabbed Jason's leg when Britt comes up?" And like. For her to just kind of have that logic, you know, that she's supposed to have, it's just amazing. And you can tell her anything on the spot and she'll get it. Like, she's just such a smart kid.
Yeah, she is. It was pretty fantastic for that week because it was like we spent so much time together. We were together for hours a day. I mean, we'd snack together. Her mom was there, obviously, but we were on set waiting. She was hanging out with us, sitting on my lap all the time, like just we'd go and grab cookies. It was just fun. Every day was just a really, really fun day, and she's so great to be around. And obviously, I mean, as you can tell, she's probably one of the best actresses we have.
Oh, amazing.
As that age, it's amazing what she does, to be honest. I mean, you know, a lot of people compare her to Kimberly, but to see what she does on set and everything else, and the fact that she never misses a line, it's just incredible.
Right, you told me she messed up one time in 2 years, and it was, right?
Oh, yeah, she messed up one time, and I let her have it, man. I gave it to her. I was like, don't ever let that happen again. What do you think this is? This isn't fun and games, Brooklyn.
This is no game, Brooklyn.
No, but she's great. But and as always, Michael, you're so supportive of us. So thank you so much. You guys, everybody. I mean, it's so great to just. I know that you guys, everybody's so supportive, but it's so great to know that these things come out and people enjoy them and they mean something to them. So you know, that's our job, and the fact that we get to do it and have fun, but it makes it special for everybody else. It just means so much more.
Oh, it was so special. You know, I was just trying to keep up with each day, like reviewing each episode, because it's like, oh, wait, that. You know, there was so much heart in it. There was a lot of heart. And if you're a fan of the show, it had so much heart. When you guys filmed the moment, though, when you finally saw Sabrina with her hair down in the dress, was that just a one take thing as well? And were you nervous about that, Teresa, because we had talked that, you know, it was a big reveal and you didn't have the glasses on anymore, or were you like, thank God?
Be honest.
Be honest. I mean, we shot it. I mean, it's all kind of very technical. I don't know, like the slow turn. I mean, it's nice to not have to wear the glasses anymore. Was I nervous about it? Yeah, I guess I always kind of get nervous when there are like these huge moments, you know. But it wasn't so bad. I guess.
It was? What? Well, we've been waiting a long time for it, and we're so very happy that it's finally out there.
I know, and so then I feel like, I really got to bring it because it's like such a big big moment for her, and everybody's been waiting for this. So, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird, but fun.
Yeah.
I don't know how to.
There is.
Really? Well, it was amazing, and you guys were absolutely brilliant, and I couldn't have been. I had a smile on my face because I just thought it was just. When you guys sang together, I was just blown away. I was like, what? What's
going on? Well, I mean, hats off to our. Sorry. I was just going to say, I mean, I being around for the weeks coming into this and everything else, it was a lot for our production and for our writing staff and obviously our producers to put everybody together, to work out schedules, to get everybody there, whether it's Rick, obviously Noah coming in, which was amazing for me, love working with him. Obviously, we all know what he's capable of, and like Jack and everybody. It took a lot to get this thing done. And, 3 episodes took us 5 days to shoot and countless other days of recording and rehearsing and everything. So, it was a lot to do it. But, I mean, as you can tell, like no kind of, there wasn't a corner cut. And I'm really proud of that. And my hat goes off to, the people that made it happen. Our writing team was great, and Paul Glass, who did the music, and everybody was, everybody kind of pulled out all the stops, and it showed.
Yeah, and then, Jason, I also thought, as I wrote, and I'm sure you read, was when I had said about the anniversary episode, which I also thought was really amazing, that you were really the voice of telling what the show General Hospital means to so many people. I thought that was a great honor. I thought that was exceptionally neat. So I'm sure you knew that when you got the script, right? You were
well, no, I didn't.
No.
I didn't know what that was. I didn't know it was the 50th until we were about to shoot it. And then I took about 5 minutes and was like, oh, okay. I mean, I knew what I was doing, and I knew, like, what was kind of going on, but I didn't honestly know that was the episode. So Frank kind of told me, he said, this is it. This is the 50th. I was like, oh, crap, okay, cool. So then, but I mean, now, obviously when I looked at it, I got very emotional and was about to do it because they brought out that Steve Hardy picture, and then, there was that one moment when I stood in front of it, and I was kind of just like, whoa, like, what's going on right now? Like, what is actually happening? And so, yes, you're totally right. It's an absolute honor, and I think I've said it to you before, and, I mean, I'll say it again. It's just whatever happens in my career, to be a part of something like this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance, and I totally, absolutely respect it. Everybody that's been here before and that will come starting tomorrow. Like, it's been fantastic and very, very honored to be a part of it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, good. But my Oilers are playing right now, so I'm going to run.
All righty.
Yeah. But thank you so much for having me, and of course I will see you both soon, and Teresa, I'll see you at some point, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we're dating now, so it's like, I'm going to see you.
You're dating. Yeah, I know.
All right.
Thank you so much for calling in, Jason.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Did he say Oilers are on?
He did, yeah. Can't miss a game. Oh, my God.
That's too funny. Well, we do absolutely love you on there, Teresa. I mean, you are such an asset to General Hospital, and we hope that you're with us for a very long time.
Oh,
yes, my God. Thank you. I can't even tell you how surreal this whole experience has been. I mean, and especially to be on this type of show at this moment in time. I feel so blessed, and like I was telling Michael, I feel like, I'm just waiting to get pinched. I'm just waiting to wait. It's just been such an incredible ride, and then this story that I've been able to be a part of, and it's just been so, so special, and I'm just so thankful to be on this show. I mean, everybody's fantastic, and it's such a family there, and just hearing, I get messages from people on Twitter and on Facebook and all over, just sharing their stories of how they've watched the show, where they're like third-generation watchers and then new watchers because of like certain storylines, and it's just such a phenomenon, and it's just so special to be a part of something this cool.
You know, and what's amazing about it, as Teresa and I've discussed this with her, is, this